Greetings, Poke fans! Michael here, and it is week 2 of the GBA D-League. We are going up against the Seattle Staraptors, coached by Gearhart. He's a really cool guy. Link to his channel's in the description. Be sure to check him out. Now, this is a big match because it's a division match, which means that the results of this match weigh more. They count more when deciding who is going to playoffs and stuff like that. So, I'm pretty nervous. I'm almost more nervous than last week, because last week I kind of thought, okay, there's no way I can win, what can I lose? But now it's like, I feel like I have a chance to win, and so therefore I'm a bit more, So, but I worked a lot with Miguel building the team. I'm feeling pretty good, just a bit nervous, but I have your guys' support. I hope you're repping your Houston Gastros gear. If you don't have one, you can get one. Links down in the description below. I really appreciate your support on that. Also, I should let you guys know, the match will still be on Showdown. I have not heard back from the director of networking. Hopefully, he gets back to me soon, but unfortunately, from now on, you might as well assume all the battles are going to be on Showdown, and then hopefully 1 week during the season, it's like, surprise, 3DS! So, yeah, hopefully that gets sorted out. But on the bright side, I figured out the best settings to record with my webcam, so shouldn't be laggy during the battle anymore, and there's no party going out outside, so shouldn't be much noise, so hopefully this setup is good, it's solid. So also I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys my team, because I forgot to do that last week. I apologize for that. So first we actually have the exact same team as last week, just with different builds and sets. So we've got Haynes the Sock. He is choice Scarved this week. Last week he was choice Banded. Last week the idea was leave with him, hit the crap out of whatever comes in and stuff like that. Now his role is kind of a late game sweeper, so hopefully there's just a few left. Kind of do what Mew did last week, except actually win. So yeah, so that is his role this week. Next we've got Elizabeth, the Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen counters Gearhart's team pretty hard. I'd say, I'm pretty sure more than half of his team can be one-shotted by either Sludge Wave, Earth Power, Ice Beam. Well, those three, I mean, they're not going to be one-shotted by Stealth Rock. So, yeah, Nidoqueen is my win condition, because I need it to get through, I don't have to have it to get through Clefable and Registeel, but I need to keep Nidoqueen alive. It's my win condition for this game. One thing I want to work more on this week is playing the long game as opposed to turn by turn, because that's always a problem I've had in the past. Next we have Chainsaw, the Mega Aerodactyl. He's rocking Stone Edge, Aerial Ace, Iron Head, and Pursuit. Pursuit is great because Gearhart has Victini. Victini knocks out one of my team. Aerodactyl comes in and pursuits. And it's a one-shot if he tries to switch out, which he very likely will, because Aerodactyl counters Victini pretty hard. The only time that wouldn't work is if Victini is choice Scarfed and it's locked itself into Bolt Strike, but if that is the case, I won't bring Aerodactyl in. So, next we have Percy the Suicune, defensive like last week, but we have Ice Beam instead of Toxic. Toxic last week was for the Milotic. This week I have Ice Beam because it hits Salamence really, really hard, and Suicune's going to be switching in a lot in this game because it's very defensive and isn't hurt by a lot of his team other than Jolteon. But Jolteon, I'll get to that in a second. So then we have Rowdy the Mew. Rowdy is going to be defensive this week. It worked really well offensively last week, but this week we want to have a more defensive role, and it counters Mega Lopunny really well here. So Mew is going to be my Mega Lopunny switch in most of the time. It's got Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, Roost. Taunt shuts down Registeel pretty hard. Will-O-Wisp, because he has a fair amount of physical attackers. Roost, if I sit in and take damage, comes back. And Psychic, because you got to have an attacking move. And then last we have Boy, the Raikou. He's rocking the Assault Vest. He was rocking the Assault Vest last week. I failed to mention that earlier. But he's a bit more bulky this week. He's going to be a big counter to Tentacruel and Jolteon. They do very little to him. So yeah, he's kind of he's bulky, but he also is going to hit pretty hard. So that's the team. We're going to get into the battle. I hope you guys are excited, because I am. I'm also pretty nervous, but I'm excited. So without further ado, let's go Gastros! Alright, so we're going into the battle. Accidentally, originally had Aerodactyl as Mega, therefore already Mega, which feels like something that Showdown could be able to code out. But anyways, I've already seen his team. I wrote it down. I am going to take notes in this battle. I know some of you guys told me they still have the data and stuff, but I'm still going to take notes because it's good practice in case I ever actually get to do get to do it on my 3DS, which I really hope I get to do. So, I'm a boy this time. That's nice. So, let's see. I think I don't want to lead with Raikou because Crocodile is there. So I think I'm going to lead with Percy. Ah! Brilliant. That's phenomenal. Alright, you know what? Okay, he's more than likely going to Volt Switch. So do I go into Nidoqueen? Or do I go into... I think I go into Raikou. In case he predicts the HP Ice. In case he predicts that and goes for HP Ice. Because Raikou shuts down Jolteon quite well. Ha! That is exactly what I wanted to happen. Alright. I think there's a chance he brings in... I think he brings in Crocodile here, expecting me to Volt Switch. Okay, Jolteon. Hidden Power. Ice, more than likely. So I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go for Signal Beam. Because I think he's going to bring in Crocodile. And Signal Beam will still do a good chunk to... Jolteon's faster than me. I'm pretty sure that means it's Scarved. No, it's not Scarved. Of course it's not Scarved, it just used 2 different moves. Jolteon's just really fast. Right, okay. Okay. So... Victini... Oh, this is hard. Because the C is, he probably is bringing... Victini will not outspeed me unless it is Scarved. We have enough speed investment in Raikou. I'm just... How much will a Bolt Strike do? Because the thing is that Suicune makes like the most sense to switch in because it's... Suicune is physically defensive. But... Bolt Strike doesn't. Okay. Suicune's the one to go in. Because I'm pretty sure Mew... Where's Mew? Oh, you choice Scarf. 50. Okay, yeah. Mew doesn't take the hit nearly as well as Suicune does. Suicune's coming in. Even if it does Bolt Strike, it's still not enough. Okay, he does U-turn. Alright, that's fine. Victini knows U-turn. Jolteon's back. Okay. I mean, I feel like it's pretty predictable, but I feel as if that, like, I mean, it's just Raikou gets worn down when I do that. It's just, how much will Jolteon do if I switch into Nidoqueen? And Power Ice just way too much. Okay, alright. Raikou comes back in. Yeah, Raikou. God damn this Victini. much. Oh, V-Create KOs me. Essentially. Yeah, V-Create does KO me. So if it's faster and I'm wrong, then Raiku's gone. It's gotta be Scarred. It's gotta be Scarred. But here's the thing, he wouldn't bring in Victini. Do I sack off Raikou and bring in Aerodactyl for the pursuit? How much does Shadow Ball do? Shadow Ball doesn't KO. You know what? I think I'm gonna choose... Oh, no, but then I don't have a Jolteon switch in. God, Victini is such a threat. He didn't bring Mega Lopunny. He didn't bring Mega Lopunny. I think the way I see it, he either Bolt Strikes, doesn't knock me out, predicting the Suicune switch in. You know what? I think I'm going to Shadow Ball, because I think he's going to predict another Suicune switch in and go for Bolt Strike. Or if he goes for U-Turn, he's faster than me. If he goes for V-Create, I lose Raikou, but at this point I think that's okay. Simply because, well, he's not Scarred. Thunder? What? Why does he have Thunder over Bolt Strike? Is this a special Victini? I'm incredibly confused now. What? I think I go for Volt Switch. Thunder? Not Bolt Strike? Well, goody. What do I do to Jolteon? Shadow Ball does quite a bit. Signal Beam does close to the same. I think I Signal Beam in case he predicts the Volt Switch and goes into something else. Unless, in case he Volt Switches. Oh, he knows it too. Okay, alright. Oh, I got a crit! Hooray! Raikou's getting worn down now. Jolteon knows Signal Beam. Okay. I want to preserve Raikou, but I also want to preserve everything else. So. If only I can't... What's annoying is that I can't Volt Switch because of Volt Absorb. Can't do crap to me, which is nice, but... think I signal beam again. Because he can do so little to me. And I'll knock him out first. Okay. So here's what's going to happen now. I go into Nidoqueen. Unless this thing has Earthquake and I just really screwed up. Alright, he got his rocks up. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing. Because I'm pretty bulky. How much will something... Where's Nidoqueen? So it's a specially defensive Registeel. Level 50. And it has Earthquake. Ooh, that's about a third. Do I set up my rocks? Or do I go for Ice Beam? The reason I would go for Ice Beam is because he would predict the Earth Power and switch out. I think I get rocks up because that'll take care of that Victini. Alright. There's no way. Heck, I am keeping in... There's no way I'm keeping Nidoqueen in on Crocodile. So, I got my rocks up. That's good. Suicune comes in. Crocodile can learn Thunderfang, but I'm not all that worried about that. Because I did the calcs and it doesn't do very much. Ah, thanks, buddy. Nice of you. Alright. I think the safest move is Scald, because even if he goes into Tentacruel, I could snag a burn. Or do I predict him going into... No, that's way too risky. Yeah. Go for Scald. Hope for the burn. Yes! Ha ha ha! Alright, got the Scald burn. Alright. What do I do now? He's gonna Rapid Spin. And clicked Rest. Oh dear. Wow, I'm glad I clicked Rest. Tentacruel learn Giga Drain. I need to do more research on individual Pokemon in the future. Alright, I think I'm going into Raikou. Giga Drain won't do much. How much does Raikou do against Jolteon? What is Jolteon at? Sorry, Gerhardt's messaging me. I really don't like the fact that it has Giga Drain. But Raikou's getting lower. If I bring in Raikou, he's probably gonna get him Rapid Spin. think I just have to sleep talk. Okay. Alright, I'm going into Raikou. He's gonna switch. There's no way he doesn't switch. I can't remember how much health Jolteon has. I think I'm gonna Signal Beam because it'll still do a decent chunk to Jolteon, and it'll be super effective on, what do you call it, on Krookodile if it comes in. Or it could go into Registeel. Alright, Volt Switch. Rocks are still up. Ice Beam. You can't do anything. Foolish fool. Oh, that did so much. That was great. Okay, I'm happy with that. It is faster than me though. Base 158, and I don't have any speed investment. So, time to go back to Percy. Unless Earthquake. Unless that... No, I can't do that. God freaking balls. Why did you have to choose Rest? It's incredibly frustrating. Okay, Mega Aerodactyl, take it out. Because I could switch in. I think Mega Aerodactyl is the switch in to make. Why did that do so much? I could lose Aerodactyl if I... But that was just Stealth Rock damage. Okay, my defense goes up. I think I Stone Edge. Yeah. No. Why is Pokemon battling so hard? No, I can't lose Aerodactyl yet. I need it for the Victini. is almost done. Crap, how did I let this happen? I think I Shadow Ball. Because, I mean, he's just gonna knock me out. This isn't going very well. I think Raikou.
Here we go.
I think I need to sack off Raikou. It's not doing anything. Or should I sack off Raikou or should I go into? I think I go into Mew. Yeah, I'm going into Mew. That was a really good call on my part. Alright. Now I can burn anything that comes in, or burn Registeel. I should write that down. Iron. As he switches into Victini. Alright. Silence has Intimidate. What?! I mean, that won't matter if it... I defogged both sides. Okay. Alright, I'll try again. It's weird using Salamence as a defogger. Do you wish? Defog. Gonna bring in Crocodile. He's gonna whip past a Crocodile. Should I burn it? Should I switch? I'm gonna switch to Suicune, predicting Crocodile coming in. Or it'll be Tentacruel. Tentacruel having Giga Drain just sucks. In fact, I missed two of those, which sucks too. I think Tentacruel's gonna come in. No, I think he values Crocodile more because Tentacruel can get Giga Drain. I'm going into Suicune. All right. It's not choiced, so it'll go down, and then Aerodactyl comes in and pursuits. Stinks that it didn't KO. That would have been awesome. I don't have Earthquake. There's Iron Head. Oh my gosh, Iron Head KOs me. Oh, this sucks. Alright, no. Alright, going back into Rowdy. It's faster than me. Freaking brilliant. Alright, he's gonna wish pass it back to Victini. So I go into Aerodactyl, and this time I Stone Edge. Switches into Crocodile. Hate that Registeel. Gets his rocks back up. Okay, Mike. Think. He repeats the same pattern. He goes into Salamence. That Salamence doesn't appear to be very offensive. So I could go into Nidoqueen. I can't get past his Registeel without Nidoqueen. Oh, yes! Alright. Now, who does he switch into, knowing that I have Ice Beam? He switches into someone who's faster. So that's probably Crocodile. He's gonna go into Crocodile. Yeah, he's gonna go into Crocodile. Since he knows it's faster. Ice Beam. Yep. Oh, KOing it right now would be... I hate everything. I don't know who to switch into. I have to preserve Nidoqueen. But he might knock off. I think I go into Aerodactyl. Sucky thing is that rocks are up. And I may lose Aerodactyl if I go into Aerodactyl. But I can't lose. I think I sack off Raikou. Alright. Let's go into Sock. Sock is choice scarved. In the close combat, he did not bring Gourgeist. He has no ghost types. Close combat is going to beat the crap out of whatever he brings in. Goodbye, Crocodile. Alright, my attack is cut. I can see him wishing. I'm going into Mega Aerodactyl. That may have been foolish. Oh, and it was Roost. Great. Alright, well, I am going to Stone Edge. Yay. Freaking Registeel. I despise that Pokemon now. Will-O-Wisp. It better freaking hit. That's 3 Will-O-Wisp misses this game. And of course he goes into the fire. Why didn't this not the whole game? How much does Psychic do? Psychic doesn't even KO from this range. Oh god, this sucks. What does Victini know? Victini knows U-turn and Thunder. It's the only things we've seen. I think it's gonna U-turn. I think I need to sack off Mega Aerodactyl. It knows Blue Flare. Ah, lovely. Alright, let's go into Sock's calculations. Sock. Sock knows close combat, earthquake, stone edge, and knockoff. I think I go for stone edge because I think he's gonna predict the close combat and switch into Salamence. It doesn't even KO. He's gonna intimidate me. That's what he's gonna do. I'm faster than it. Stone Edge. Yep. That does so much less than it needs to. Sock. I need Sock. I can't risk losing Sock. We're speed tied. Oh. Well. Now seems like a good time for an Ice Beam. Alright. So, now I can Earth Power. Okay, now here it gets tricky. Because if he predicts me going for Earth Power again, he goes into Salamence. Salamence is faster than me and gets more damage on me. Ice Beam. I need to do the calcs. My friend is waving to me outside a window. Ice Beam does not KO. Assuming it's a special defensive. It's not special defense. How much did... Dang it! Why didn't you just switch? Alright, well now Ice Beam's the only play. No, Nidoqueen has to be death fodder. Is this thing faster than me? Base 100. I don't have any speed investment. I think Psychic's the only move that makes sense. I mean, or I Roost. I think I Roost. I have to Roost in case I, for some reason, don't die. But I think Mew might be gone. No.
we go.
I only have 5 left. God damn it.
Busy.
The battle's over. I only have 1 Stone Edge left. Well, I have to struggle. Well, that's the end of that battle. Hey guys, so this ending obviously is not filmed at the same time as immediately after the battle. It's actually been about 2 days since the battle actually happened that I'm filming this little ending part. And the reason the ending is not just a continuation of the shot at the end of the battle is because the ending wasn't very good. It was honestly, it's a downer. I don't do anything embarrassing or anything like that. Like, I don't cry or break any objects, nothing like that. I just, like, you know, this loss really got me down. Like, I was very upset by it, very demoralizing. I had to go to class right afterward. I didn't learn a thing. And it really got to me. It got to me more than I was expecting it to. And so the ending is really like, I barely put in any effort, you know. I wanted to film over it. I wanted to do something that, like, just to replace it, because I don't want to end the video on a note like that. Some of my friends said that I should just, you know, film over it, you know, and do like something like, Hey, thank you guys so much for watching and stuff like that. But I need to be honest with you guys. You guys, you know, you're the reason I'm here, and it's the, you know, you deserve my honesty. And so, I wanted to tell you, like I said, this was a very demoralizing loss. It really upset me. It got to the point where toward the end there, you might be able to tell from the video, but I'd given up. I just was clicking Stone Edge, and then it runs out. And I would have actually won if I had one more Stone Edge, but you know, I'd given up at that point anyway, and that was just kind of salt in the wound, almost coming back. But after, you know, it's been 2 days since I filmed that, and I had a pretty long talk with Miguel this morning, actually, and he and I went over the match. We watched the replay, went over play-by-play. He told me some of the things I did wrong. I didn't preserve Raikou as much as I should have. There was a turn where Registeel was low, and he switched out, and I should have just Earth-powered again because I should have known he wasn't going to preserve it and stuff like that, you know. And so I definitely learned from it, but Miguel also gave me a lot of encouragement, which I really appreciated. He told me that since I'm really the only person, like, that was my... one thing I forget is that was only my second ever draft format league match. Ever. And I'm 0-2, yeah, but both were 1-0 losses with the last Pokemon under 5% health. And so he's telling me, you know, he told me that I've really exceeded his expectations, and I'm doing really well for someone who is so new and so inexperienced. And so that made me feel a lot better. Just that I didn't just completely screw up and get 6-0'd. So I definitely feel, I felt a lot better after talking to Miguel. So thank you, Miguel, if you're watching this. But yeah, so for the rest of the season, I need to focus more on having fun. That's because, to be perfectly honest, this match, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't have really any fun. I was stressed the whole time, wasn't able to pull it out, made several misplays, and I did not enjoy it. And that's something I need to get better at, is because I'm a very competitive person. Probably too competitive for my own good. It's gotten to the point where, you know, if I'm just doing a silly game of Smash with my friends and I lose, I don't care. But since this is a league, I care more about losing. But I feel like I need to focus more on having fun. There are lots of other YouTubers out there, Pokemon YouTubers out there, who I really admire for, even when they lose, for their ability to enjoy that. So that's one thing, you know, I'm focusing a lot on learning from this GBA season. But I need to focus more on having fun, because I didn't have enough fun this battle, and I need to, you know, not take it less seriously, because if I, you know, I mean, kind of take it less seriously, but not in the aspect of, like, you know, whatever, it's a battle, who cares, but, like, you know, not get so upset when I lose and stuff like that. So, if you're still watching at this point, I really appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you a win this time. I hope to bring you a few before the season is over, because going 0-8 would really suck. But in the end, as my mom always tells me whenever I get upset at a video game, it's just a game. So, thank you guys really so much for watching this and bearing with me through my losses and my mediocre commentating, because I'm trying so hard to focus on the battle, and I haven't mastered the art of being entertaining while focusing on something else like Shady Penguin has. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're excited for the rest of the season. I'm gonna try my best to pull out a win, maybe a decisive one. That would be pretty cool, because these 0-1s, you know, like, oh, it's such a really good game. I'd like to be on the winning side of a really good game. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. I actually haven't edited this video yet, and I'm filming this on Saturday evening, so I need to do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have for now, so until next time, Poke fans, gotta catch them all!